It was really hard getting up today, as it is most days, but I had no choice but to get up and do things. I feel like I've been decently productive today. I feel good about what I've accomplished so far, but it's kind of, I'm getting to a point where my energy levels are kind of slipping a little bit, and I need a break. And I feel like I'm actively trying to not beat myself up for needing a break right now, which is obviously the thing I'm actively and consistently trying to do, is giving myself grace and giving myself a break and not being so mean to myself when I need those things. Like, I'm a human being. I need time. Like, I'm not a robot. I think we're all constantly trying to do our best, and our best looks different every day. I know that's true for me. I also don't think human beings were made to sit in a room without any windows or sunlight and fluorescent lighting. That gives me a headache. I'm getting approximately 2,000 steps a day. So for my 1 hour lunch break, I'm going to go frolic in the woods, and hopefully it restores me a little bit and brings me back to life. So you're coming on that journey with me. I'm outside, and I honestly already do feel better seeing the sun. These people walking in front of me are smoking weed. But you know, that's okay. Some people gotta do what they gotta do. I'm kind of excited just to be here right now. It's gorgeous. I'm just fucking strolling along when I see a dead bird. That's the dead bird. There's life, and then there's death. Oh my gosh. It's just laying there. I'm going deeper into the forest. It's really pretty. This is gonna be my spot for the next hour. Oh, there's ants on my phone. Ew. As you can tell, I'm really making it a point to ground here. The terrain and everything is so different out on certain parts of the East Coast, obviously, compared to California and LA specifically. This kind of like greenery is what I grew up with, and it was something I always didn't really appreciate too much. And like now moving here to Baltimore and Maryland and being sober and like being in recovery and obviously getting this whole new outlook and point of view on life, like I just view this now as like something I never appreciated growing up. It's so fucking pretty, and it's like listening to the cicadas. Like, I miss cicadas. I did not realize how much I miss the noise of cicadas. Listening to them gives me such like a warm feeling inside. I love it. And hearing birds chirping was also something I didn't experience too much in LA, unless like I was out in more of like the wilderness. But here you kind of just like hear it everywhere. Look at this, a complete 180. This is something I honestly need to do more often. I don't give myself the space for it almost at all. Being here right now is like a big emphasis on there's so much beauty in the world that I didn't appreciate before. So I think that's really cool. Sometimes we can get in such a mindset of like the heat is gross, humidity is gross, the bugs and the flies. Ew, get off of me, the spiders, the cobwebs. Like, I've had my moments like that, of course, but when you get over that shit, it's like, oh my gosh, why wasn't I enjoying and appreciating this before? Holy fuck, just gotta look past the bugs and stuff. White shoes was not really a good idea for this though, but this was honestly kind of like a spontaneous thing I randomly decided to do. Because today I really felt the annoyance of like, I don't even know how to like explain this feeling, but it's like a feeling of like always staring at my screen and just getting to the point of like not being able to concentrate because I'm sitting down, not moving, constantly consuming things. And I feel like this was something I really needed today for my fucking mental health. And that's also something that's, again, like the emphasis of this video of just like, cut yourself some slack. Like, we're not constantly going to be performing at like 110%, though we want to, and then we can tend to beat ourselves up and drive ourselves into a depression because we're not showing up the exact same way we did last week or a month ago or whatever it is. And I honestly think the way that we choose to spend our day can play a really big part in that. For me, at least, I need this little escape from my day today. Like, I'm over here just listening to like water run, the stream. But seriously, look at this. What the fuck? Imagine if I did this every lunch break. Oh my God. I think I'd be a happier human being. So I feel like we can personally, I get like really wrapped up in life. And it's different needs and activities to where I forget to take time and do things like this for myself, because I'm telling you, I already feel a little bit better. For me, it's like the constant scrolling and the constant screens and just like not engaging, not like connecting my mind and body sometimes. I just feel like I'm running on autopilot. And I also get to this place where like my mind truly just starts spiraling and making issues out of things that aren't really issues. And it's a weird thing. It's a very weird thing. And I'm really trying to practice what I preach a little bit, because I do beat myself up sometimes. Most all the time for maybe being a little lazier than I was yesterday. But it's like I'm honestly going through my own mental health stuff too, and I think I tend to not acknowledge that sometimes because of how busy everything is. My 1 hour lunch break is about done, but I hope this kind of emphasizes, hope somebody got something from this. I appreciate whoever's watching, and please, for the love of God, do something for your mental health today.